Okay. More Diablo times? I think it's more Diablo times. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Steven to get back. I totally forgot. I just posted this in chat. I totally forgot. Like, when Diablo 3 came out, I made a Diablo-themed front set for Dungeon World. There's a link in the chat. I'll post it again if you're curious to check it out. It was like my little fan supplement for playing like Dungeon World characters in Tristram, and we played it once or twice, I think, and it was pretty fun actually. Now that I think on it, I often think about how I would use Dungeon World to replicate the Diablo feel, like just to make the classes of this game in Dungeon World. Yeah, that's a thing. Are you back, Steven?
I am back.
I was just saying, I don't know if you saw the link. I totally forgot when Diablo 3 first came out. I made a little Dungeon World supplement called Poor Tristram.
Awesome.
And I had literally just forgot about it for years, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing that we made.
That's great. Oh man, I've got the cat cam set up now.
Nice.
Cat's just gonna watch Kiska for the rest of this.
Fantastic.
I wonder if she'll stick around. Maybe she's squinting at me. Hi there.
Cool. It's all set up here. Yeah.
So,
elective mode is totally on. All right.
Hello, chat. Welcome back.
Somebody just said, is it just me or does Adam's monk look a lot like him? What? I mean, we both have beards that are kind of pointy. I don't really have a sparking hammer or curvy axe. I don't really have this outfit or the sweet ball gag I appear to be wearing around my neck. But whatever.
Whoa, hey, wait, hang on. Oh yeah. Oh, he's nudging my elbow. Hi, sweetie. Hey, baby. Hi.
You got those pre-order wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-order wings.
I got some of those somewhere too. Oh, they moved all that crap to a different.
Yeah, a different tab. It's
tab.
a little mirror in the lower right, I think. Hello, Lauren Danger.
Yeah. Message pending.
Goodbye, Lauren
my,
Danger.
Yeah, there's my wings.
Thank you for hanging out.
How do I use these? There we go. Where did it go? Oh yeah, right. And I have this stupid. Have you seen this? Do you have one of these?
No, I don't have a banner.
You're a hero of the storm.
Your little dudes are screaming.
Yeah, look at how awesome they are. They're my only real friends. Let me look at your banner. What would you make? Ooh, gold and red. Nice. Good color choice. Good colorway.
It cannot be done.
That's you only get that banner for or the icon on it for beating what, the game in hardcore or something like that.
Yeah, I think I have that. I've got a bunch of yep, I got that one too. I got a bunch of the old ones too. You remember when they did those yeah, feats of strength, the ones you can't get anymore,
right,
and the special sigils for beating the demo on, beating the demo with a character, getting a character to 10 or whatever.
Man.
Yes, I do. I do also Zerothi, and I do have the HOTS portrait thing too. I don't know how to change that though. View profile.
Embrace your power. Someone tweeted at me that they had a dream about me GMing something in roleplay. I only glanced at it, so I didn't read it, but I find this very amusing. See that dad Nagelring. Woo! Bzzzt.
Yep. Come along, my chubby children. We have demons to slay. Oh yeah, it's the mirror again? Oh yeah. Okay, portrait frames. Boosh.
Boosh.
Look at my sweet portrait now. Can you guess what other Blizzard game I enjoy?
Oh god.
I am a walking advertisement.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit.
Good job.
Treasure
Our
Goblin.
corporate overlords would be proud.
That's
oh
right.
shit, Treasure Goblin.
Get this motherfucker.
Get
And
the
try
shit
not to
back
die.
here.
Use your ult.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Fortunately, I'm always ulting.
That's right.
I just got 2 legendaries.
ABU. Always be ulting. You got 2 legendaries? Oh, jelly. I got some rare shoulders.
Wow, someone just asked me an awesome question that I'm going to disappoint them with my answer, but it's an awesome question.
What is it?
Bips25 says, any thoughts on inspiration for creating a world based on the Caucasus region during the end of the Bronze Age? Buddy, I do not know nearly enough about that to be able to give you advice on how to create a world based on it, but that's an awesome question.
So, I mean, my answer is, and this is not of the, like, obviously same deal, like I know where the Caucasus are and I know what the Bronze Age is, but I don't know why the two of those you would necessarily think to combine them. But my answer for this is the same as many, like, obscure topics. There's a reason why I donate money to Wikipedia every year. It's the best gaming supplement ever made. Right? Like, no question, hands down, like, if you want... Because Wikipedia, it's not great for stuff that has to be factually accurate, but for role-playing games, like, fuck, man.
Which, by the way, definitely don't.
Yeah, no. Source of intense inspiration, for sure.
Yeah. Like,
Just wander around Wikipedia. No, don't step in the fire.
I love the Bronze Age and, like, the kind of, like, historical Greco-Roman, like, Bronze Age mythological history is really awesome for me.
Ooh, legendary belt.
Nice. But, yeah, I don't know much about it. I guess I would just say, yeah, like, you know, figure out why you're interested in it, and then look at how you can replicate those things in a game.
Somebody said play more Age of Empires.
Yeah.
Wololo. Alright, so my damage goes down, but I get life after kills, which is the name of my rap album. Toughness and recovery. And better armor.
Oh
sure.
my god, plus 30% damage.
I'll take a slight damage hit. Do we go down to the second level?
Yeah.
Wololo.
Oh, look at that legendary belt. Oh, I got another gold rat belt. Awesome.
Stop getting legendaries, or give them to me.
Here's another one.
Get some that are good for monks.
That's so, like, they've done a thing where now you get items that are good for the class that you're playing.
Yeah.
Which means that as I was trying to farm a little bit last night and, like, get a couple, like, pieces of armor that would be good for us by, like, crafting them.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh shit, that would be good for another Crusader, and I was like, no.
Nope. Oh yeah, you got double beams. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Double hot sauce. I'm all over
Double
this.
beams. Yeah, someone's asking, is there someone that I've been wanting to have on the West Marches but haven't gotten a chance to yet? And, like, the answer is kind of like, mostly I just let JP handle that. Like, he knows way more people than I do, and he's really great at, like, coordinating everybody together. But then someone else immediately responded, Jeff. Absolutely, would love to have Jeff on the West Marches. It would be awesome. So that guy needs to get back from all of his being a professional and doing jobs stuff. So we can get him on the West Marches and have him encounter terrifying, scary shit. I'd
like to see more. I would love to see a West Marches with, like, tabletop game designers, like an episode that's just like,
yeah, God,
like
just Luke Crane,
Luke and, like, Mike and John. I think that'd be really fun.
Oh, I see. Those are your little naglings.
Yeah, you don't have to shoot them. They're on our side, man. They're the good kind of demon.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, fuck. Just, destroy everything. This game is so good. Like, you get to a point with a character, any character that you play, you'll eventually get to this point with them, where, like, you just wreck face, and it's awesome.
Sometimes fighting monsters in this game feels like cutting through a thick loaf of bread.
Yeah.
You're just like, just like fucking getting in there with your serrated knife.
That crunch, yeah, the smell just wafting up.
It's satisfying in the same way too. You're just like ready to feast.
Yep.
Or like cracking open a crustacean, like you're eating lobsters, and you're just like, yeah, it's visceral. You killed that guy before I even got to look at him.
Well, you know, he wasn't important. Evil Eye the Brute. He was a moth named Evil Eye the Brute.
Just the one evil eye?
Yeah, Evil Compound Eye the Brute. Frenzied Shrine, as if we weren't going fast enough.
That's right. My frenzy levels are already quite high. Yeah, the noise that Twitch alerts makes when somebody subs, I can control it through a separate interface, but it's already at 5%. It's just that the rest of the stream is very low volume, so I'm sorry if it's a startling noise for you.
I talk quiet. I can't help it.
Just whatever. Just new subs are really exciting. I want you to be startled. Bow. Should just play the Inception noise anytime someone subs. That's shit, pretty good noise.
There's a little bit of that going on in the music right now, actually. Like, no lie, that sound in that music is awesome.
Yeah, that trailer is one of like the best trailers ever because of the sound design.
Yep.
And it totally like became a thing. It became a trope,
huge,
right? Like,
huge.
Fuck you, you dumb moths. Yeah, we are.
I wonder what it's like to become genre defining to that extreme, where it's
seriously,
like,
but it's a trailer and it's sound design, so no one will ever know who was responsible for that. They'll just
well, like people in the industry probably know. They're like, oh yeah, if you want a trailer with the blahs, you got to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
But like,
I feel like it got played out so fast though. Like it was like the Inception trailer, and then that was it. They were like, nope, okay, 100 more trailers.
That's the question, right? It's like, do you want to be known for that, and then that's just it forever, or?
Well, because I think the thing is that something like that exists in a space where it's like awkwardly popular, and then it will become classic, but it's not classic yet. It's still kind of just like it's not a technique, it's a gimmick.
Someone in chat says, I really feel like Sword Coast Legends is just a slower version of this. I wonder. I'm interested. I mean, like,
dude, the only thing that matters about that game, and this is from obviously not playing it, but the only thing that matters about that game is whether or not all the promises they make about how you can like GM like you could at the table, whether that actually is real or whether it's a bullshit lie like it often is. If it's not, then fucking I'm in. That's all that matters. The gameplay should just feel like
Sword Coast Legends is the GMing tool set.
Yeah.
Because if you can make great UGC with it, user-generated content, it will be a great game.
Because that's its big selling point. But the thing is, like, people always ask me about that game, and they're like, "Well, are you excited?" I'm like, "Nah, I am nervous," is what I'm feeling. I'm like, I've had my heart broken before.
Yep, we've all been there.
You know, where they're like, "Yes, it simulates the GM experience perfectly," and I'm like, no, the players still can't like climb over this chain link fence. So.
Yeah, like that's the problem, right? Like video games and computer games do really different things well.
Yeah, right.
And so like anytime you say it simulates the GM experience, people think, oh wow, so like it's a computer game that does the things that tabletop games do well, and it's like, well, that's really hard for computers to do, period.
Yeah. I'm curious to see whatever it does.
Legendary.
If it does
the infinite solution space of tabletop games is awesome. That's why we.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now I got one. What's interesting is like a role-playing game fundamentally is boundless except by the rules of the game. So and this is what creates those moments in the narrative that we all love so much, where it's like. The player just like totally Caitlin'd me and came up with something I could never have imagined possible.
Yeah. So like, there's actually a great way to describe this.
I've got another Odin son.
Rule sets in Dungeons and Dragons, or rule sets in tabletop role-playing games, are they're a blacklist, right? You can take any action unless it is prescribed by the rules, unless it's made impossible according to the rules. The rules in a computer game are whitelisted. You can only take those actions which are allowed by the rule set.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like people like tabletop role-playing games because they're
sure. Yeah, because you can expend your creative energy in a near infinite number of directions depending on the parameters of the game.
I just got so many upgrades. I'm so strong.
Did you go back to town? Okay.
No.
I'll teleport to you.
But I do need to go back actually because
I'm gonna go and ditch some of this crap, and I need to socket some stuff. Yeah. Okay. Why did I teleport to you? Oh, because I thought you were in town.
But I would love to. I'd love to look at like some more modern indie RPGs and see what could be done to take a CRPG, computer, and do some similar stuff where like you don't get experience for killing monsters, you get experience for resolving, you know,
Sure, but
conversations between your characters.
Yeah, the trick is like against that, and we've talked about this about a bajillion times. Like what do you reward the players for, and how do you reward like that kind of creativity, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that one.
Someone's asking me what's my opinion of the Death Frost Doom one shot I ran. I had a lot of fun with it.
How do you feel about that thing you did?
Beyond that, I can't really like say a whole lot, unfortunately.
What this puncher? Let's see. 603. Oh yeah, that puncher's way better than the other thing I was using. Get wrecked, crappy items. No one loves you.
Or do I want that?
Tossed away.
Neat.
No, Gargo Ame. I have not seen the Madoka Inception trailer mashup, but it sounds amazing. It sounds like it's... If I have an alley, that's right up it.
Straight up it.
Yeah, directly.
Well, I guess I'm going Archon. Because, like... Fuck anything else.
Can I... Okay, how do I take the gems out of... Here we go, remove gems. Take gems from pants.
Yes, Sadrock. The random encounter and navigation tables that I use, I do make them myself. And someone made an awesome comment on a previous Q&A for the West Marches, talked about how, what is it? Is it Luke Crane who often describes role-playing games as a conversation?
I think Vincent gets like popular for that, but that's a general, like a general sort of thing.
And my current problem with the overland travel rules we're currently using is it doesn't feel like a conversation. So I will be looking to ways that it can be a conversation that involves more people in future updates to that system.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pour back. I don't want. I put a gem in my. Oh, slow papaya. Thank you. Welcome to Math Squad. So you picked a good day to join if you like punching demons. I'm gonna switch my head gem for a better one because I don't want 15% extra money. I want fucking XPs.
T-Talks asks, any chance of getting someone like Matt Mercer on the West Marches? And the answer to any question like that in general is always, it's entirely up to JP.
Well, it's like, it's not even a case of like often it's just like we're all, it's funny because from an outside perspective, we're all kind of just doing the same thing, right? Where it's like, yep, like, how come I can't make this square ruby?
We're all playing D&D online.
Yeah, we're all playing D&D online, like, you know, but we're like ships in the night more often than not, where we're like,
I know that this person exists. I know he's doing something similar. In
yeah, we all know of each other, but
it.
just don't have the time to absorb each other's content or really like make that connection. It's very difficult.
Yep. You can teleport to me when you're ready to
Yeah,
come
I'm
back.
gonna do that.
I'm wrecking face.
Okay, I will come and join you in the face wrecking.
I'm shooting aliens.
Cool, now I get a bonus to my experience. And I don't know, maybe you get it too? Whatever.
Oh, yeah, look at that. What is this? What is this? I have new powers.
I just got an item called the Somber Slap.
The Somber Slap. Destroy. Oh yeah, Rift Guardian. Destroy the Rift Guardian.
Sextress.
You're dead. You're dead already.
So dead.
Goodbye.
Did you like being alive? It was short, your existence, but...
I wonder what it is like about the Rift Guardians where they're like, okay, every other creature that we've thrown at this guy has gotten killed, so guess I better go. Man, oh shit, look at that, way better ring. Oh my god. Way better pants. Oh my god.
Good work with the pants. I got, let's see, some bracers. Bracers and horse shit. Alright. Did you? Oh yeah, we left because the dungeon is over. Okay. I was like, where did you go? And I'm like, wait, all the monsters are dead. Everything is a corpse.
everything is a corpse. Are there any RPG blogs I'd recommend for inspiration? Man, all of them.
Do people...
RPG blogs are filled with a wealth of... There's way too many.
Does anyone...
Just Google D&D blog.
I feel like, does anyone outside of the OSR even blog anymore, though? Like...
But that's all you need. I don't know. I find that
like I like the OSR, but if you're not playing that shit, like Google Plus is a way better platform for like learning shit about role playing games. Like follow the designers you like on Google Plus. Google Plus is like the only time I ever use it is for that exact purpose, for interacting with like other game designers and like tabletop RPG stuff. It's weird. It's weirdly like good for that.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to roll.
Yeah, I have all these shards. Should I try to get a thing?
Like some shoulders or something, because like you can only have a maximum of 500. I'm at 382.
Right.
So
how'd you get so many shards? Why do I only have 77?
It's universal across all of your characters.
Ew, you're a big cheater.
Okay. I am getting some bullshit, so never mind.
22, 20, 23. All my stuff is kind of in the mid 20s, except I have a ring that's not.
What might be better for you to like upgrade if you really wanted to is to construct stuff at the blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a mystery ring. What do we get? Ooh, clever ring of wounding. That's not so bad. 10% damage. Oh, but less experience. Let's see, 719. Ah, fuck it. YOLO. Literally YOLO.
YOLO.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we go and kill some more things? Should we do the Diablo?
Do the Diablo.
Yeah.
Yes, we should Diablo more.
Kill monsters. Yeah. Click on stuff.
We should Higgs the Diablo.
Enemies of the Nephilim.
Okay, let's go. Berserk. Oops, I forgot that I changed that skill, so now I'm gonna fly around as a ghost who just murders everything. Murder ghost.
Nice job, Murder Ghost.
Yeah, Murder ghost. I actually don't like that it changes all my skills, because like I'd really love to be able to like teleport right now.
Well, it's part of the price of admission, right?
No,
So they balance
no longer
it.
cool. Her voice acting is so good.
I thought it was a funny choice for them to include or to cast James Hong in this game.
Is he Covetous Shen?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, cause he seems to be like that. It's kind of like Ken Watanabe, right? Like, it's like Hollywood and games in a lot of ways only know like 2 or 3 actors of any non-white ethnicity, so they're like, well, we need a Japanese guy. Somebody call Ken Watanabe.
Yep.
Yeah, Self 31.
He did a great job with it, though.
Yeah, right. He's a great actor, but it's just like, it's just funny because that just seems to be like the thing. Like, we need an old Chinese man. I think part of it was that I played Diablo 3 and I played Sleeping Dogs really close together, so my like James Hong sensitivity was quite like tuned already.
Yep. Here's a monster.
King Rajesh, the answer to your question is Blueprint for Armageddon, or Blueprint for Armageddon. It's a hardcore history sub-series, which if you like history and you have time to listen to podcasts, is like the fucking greatest shit there is. World War I was some fucked up shit.
Yeah, dude. World War I was like the first modern war, and people were just astounded by the capabilities of weaponry.
Yeah, man. Turns out you can use big guns to kill many, many people. Especially early on when no one knows not to like run directly at them.
Yes, that's the thing, right? People didn't realize how to fight these weapons.
Yeah.
So they just got wrecked.
Blister Shank Seize Frenzy.
So like we're starting to kill these guys faster than we can see them, which is kind of a problem for our creative efforts.
Yeah, seriously. So the lore of this guy was that he just was born a moment ago and then was fucking ripped to shit by us.
His parents were like, "Ah, sweet little Blister Shank." And
his name should be Dead Murdered Corpse Killed.
Yep.
Oh, what was your jam? Oh, nothing. Just got killed by the PC again. the
like,
cycle.
What's the story of the monster in these games?
The demon cycle of reincarnation is very, very short.
All of the yellow mobs are actually the same yellow mob, just reincarnated.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just really sad.
Yeah, they're stuck in the same infinite loop we are. There's no progress. There's no way out of demon hell.
That's the real way to turn a Diablo game on its head and have it feel futile. It's like, you know, you're a monster just like slaughtering hordes of adventurers.
Well, there's that 4-player dungeon game. I can't remember. Chat will know the name of it. It's like an indie game, and it's 4 players, and 3 players play the monsters in a dungeon, and when you die, you get to control a different monster, and then one of them controls the human, the like adventurer, and when the adventurer dies, the person that killed him or her becomes the adventurer, and then that person becomes a monster, and you rack up, I think, points for how long you stay the adventurer or something. It looks really fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ooh,
A dark moth. So I don't actually care about teleport anymore.
I got a thing.
Because it doesn't do anything for me.
Whoa.
I'll have to change that.
Oh, it's just the game is just called Crawl. That's awesome. I got a legendary 2-handed staff. Let me unearth its glories.
Boop, boop, boop.
Whoa there, Medio. Ah, god damn it! I was in. Stupid interrupting jerk. All right, I'm gonna have to kill these guys. Fuck you, Exile. Oh, corporeal legend. Okay, now I'm gonna fucking unite for this stupid staff.
Let's see.
Blorp.
Oh, I think I like Meteor. I think I like Hydra instead.
93% two-handed dexterity staff. Maybe I'll try this one-handed staff action. What do I have? Wow, that's actually pretty solid. Okay, let's try that. I gotta change my talents though.
Okay.
Because I no longer am two-handed. I'll just reduce all my damage by 25%. Are you still freezing shit?
No.
Okay, you're not blinding, freezing, or stunning, so
Nope.
Okay, I won't take that one then. I'll just take the damage reduction.
I'm arcaning and firing right now.
We're playing hardcore, and we're playing it on hard difficulty.
Yeah.
Suffering Knock.
Which really, we could like remake the game and go up to a higher difficulty level because we're wrecking face. We could
That's
probably
true.
talk about the master if we wanted to. So once we finish this, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Instead.
Let's try it out.
We just ramp up the intensity a little bit for chat here. Wondering what's going to happen to us. Spoilers, we're going to wreck face.
Yeah.
But that'll also get us levels faster.
Yeah. You get better or more likely to get gear, right?
Yep. Like your legendary drop rates increase.
Hells yeah, that's what I want. I want that legendary
You
drop
just,
rates.
you do the Diablo harder.
You just click more and more often.
Rift Guardian. I love that.
Aerithon.
That
Rift-
effect.
Rift Guardian, more like a Rip Guardian. Come here, Aerithon.
Killing all the things.
So, what kind of Aerithon do you think this is? Do you think this is the Boston Aerithon?
Oh god.
I'm not even looking at this loot. I'm just picking it all up. I don't even care.
Yep. Like,
Oh
you don't
my
have
God.
time to look at it because
That's
there's
right.
so much of it you just want to pick it
I
up.
ain't got time to look. Okay, yeah, let's go back to town and decommission this gear and
Crank it up.
GTFO.
Oh, look at that. Standoff salvation. You just dropping halberds?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have room for all. I can't hold all these lemons.
I need to go back.
Okay, so gears. Do I want more damage? Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice 7% toughness right now.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
I don't want that.
And I got an empty socket that I gotta
One-handed
fill.
wizard wand.
That's all my life is, just an empty socket that I need to fill.
Yeah.
That's how it works, chat. Alright, new shoulders.
Boop, 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 boop. Character bear. good green numbers going on. Yeah, all in all, that run wasn't super productive, but that's okay. Oh, I'm gonna do this.
Sealer pants. Bye, Felicia. Alright. Yeah, none of this is any good.
Become mats.
I think I'm gonna hang on to Odin's Son in case I find another good one-hander.
So let's see. Illusionist, yes. Good. So, mirror image, slow time, and teleport are reset.
Ooh. Hot
Yeah,
damage.
you know, I like Hydra, but I don't feel like it really adds a lot of damage. So I should probably choose something that makes me survive better. Mirror image.
But Steven, hail Hydra.
Yeah, I know.
The memes, Steven.
I'll give that a shot. Mirror image. Sweet.
Okay,
All right, cool.
So
So-
what do we have to do? We just leave
We
the
have to
thing?
leave the game, and then we'll remake it
Okay.
on Master, because Expert difficulty is like the worst health to XP ratio.
Word. Okay, so how do we do that? Game settings?
Actually, I might need to make the party, so let me
Change.
leave the party and then invite you.
Okay.
You have to actually go unbusy.
How do I do that? Oh, because it's my BattleNet that's
Right. So just go to your friends list.
Yeah, I
and
got
then
it.
up in the upper left. Yeah,
I
there
got
we go.
it.
So invite to party. Okay, cool. Now you can go back to busy.
Did you invite me? Oh, I see it.
Game settings. Difficulty, change that to master. Yeah, it's because the XP and gold bonuses are worse on expert than they are on master.
Word.
Okay, cool. And we want adventure mode.
Yeah.
Adventure on master, start game. Okay, cool.
Rage Slap. That's a great name for an
Rage
artist.
slap.
A new recruit has joined my party.
A new recruit has joined my party.
Is the monster that you made in Dungeon World called the Gallows Spider Baby?
That's what people called it, yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's what they're
Cross Staves is asking me about it in chat. I wasn't actually there for that particular event, Cross Staves, but it's awesome. Adam told me about it. He was like, "Oh, I made a West Marchian creature
Yeah,
in
that's right.
Dungeon World last night," and I told him, "Good job."
I wish you luck, hero.
Here's an interesting question: do pen and paper RPGs need difficulty modes? And I think like it's hard to just straight out say yes, but also I wouldn't immediately say no.
Depends on the game.
But you'd have to look at what you're trying to do with that.
I mean, that's what CRs are, right? In D&D, right? If you want to, like when I played, I did a Dark Sun game with 4th edition. I never made an encounter that was like medium difficulty or
Yeah.
lower. I was like, okay, it's gonna be hard. Every encounter will be hard because that reflects the sort of aesthetic of the game. Everything's all scary and grim.
Yep.
And that game has built-in difficulty modes, right? So that made it really easy to do that. Blade Storm. I wanted Bone Storm. Vile
Here's some
Temptress.
monsters. Move. Monster time.
Oh, I unlocked McFlurry.
McFlurry.
Thanks, Noble Bean. I'll put that donation towards our $15 million start a game company fund.
Yeah.
See, Cross Save's got the reference. Buy me Bone Storm or go to hell. Ugh. So I Requus is asking in chat like multiple confused times, Adam, why did you paint your nails? Can someone explain to me why Adam painted his nails? And then followed up with, and he has pink hair. It's weird. I can't get it. Men shouldn't do women thing.
Men shouldn't do women things.
So I'm gonna assume you're not just being a troll and that you legit are having feelings about this. Gender is performative, and there's no such thing as man thing or woman thing. Painting your nails isn't gendered. Neither is dyeing your hair or wearing a dress. So all of those things are things that a person who identifies as a man could do. I hope that that makes you. I hope that that makes you feel freedom in your own choices going forward.
Well, like the pink hair that you've dyed and the way that you choose to wear it definitely doesn't look feminine to me. I don't know if that's what you're going for it, but like,
yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, it's also like there's a cultural sort of message that this asker has received prior, which is that pink is for girls.
Yeah,
Probably,
for sure.
Which
Well,
means
and
that,
also,
like, regardless of the expression of the pink, it's for girls, quote unquote. Which is a.
I mean, also generally, I think that cosmetic alteration is primarily culturally considered a female thing. So that kind of thing.
Yeah, and like, you know, I'm not calling this commenter out about that or anything. That's a very reasonable message to have received because it comes from a lot of places. That's a message culture gives us, but it's also fair and probably good to question those messages that you receive. Oh look, more Diablos.
What I think is really interesting about that stuff, especially, is how dramatically it changes over time. Like, pink used to be the color that like baby boys would wear, and like men wore high heels long before women did.
Yep.
You know, like it's interesting watching these things evolve over time.
Turbulent dream.
I don't have enough spirit.
Well, look how fast we're going. Yeah. I'm like some kind of a hedgehog. Yeah, this was a good choice, making the difficulty.
Oh, look at Blood Thief! Kill him! Kill the Blood Thief!
Oh, he's dropping little thingies. I like that there's different kinds of goblins now.
Yeah, I know, it's really cool.
Come back here, you
And
shit.
some of them are really fun, and some of them are really annoying.
Can't you use your magic to stop him from being so annoying?
Oh, I don't have that magic.
Come back here. It's okay, mate. There we go.
Yeah.
I can get those blood shards.
Blood shards.
Oh, these scary individuals. One thing I like about the Rifts is seeing the monsters like way out of their usual context.
Yeah, yeah.
And
like not only out of their usual context, but out of like the usual pairings that you see those monsters through.
That must have taken a lot of like. I mean, I guess the basic monsters don't do that much, but like, it would have had to be in the thing they thought about. Like, is there any way that we're gonna break the game by, you know, accidentally putting these monsters with these other monsters?
Well, I think part of their post-launch design philosophy was kind of, if we break the game, then okay. Like, you know, players got to deal with it, and it's kind of fine.
Yeah,
like,
I love the warning the game gives you when you make your hardcore character that's like, customer service will not reactivate a card for any reason.
I'm gonna bring this back.
Yeah, if you die in hardcore, you die for real.
Yep. No, dude, so, okay, here's a kind of dark and twisted topic. I'm looking at, like, alternate reality or, like, VR stuff, like the Vive and the Oculus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At what point do we get virtual reality assisted suicide?
What do you mean?
So, like, you know, maybe you're too afraid of dying, you don't want to see it coming or whatever. So you go into, like, an AR-assisted suicide where you're, like, in an experience, and at some point during that experience, you know, the assisted suicide place administers the...
Right, yeah. So it's like, instead of the whole, like, we're gonna give you a needle and you count that backwards from 100, it's like, I mean...
Like, you're in some other world experiencing something else.
Like, that's a technology, though, like, that's reliant on... Like, I think the question is, when will people be able to be allowed to decide when they're done living? Yes. And have that be a legal thing. Yeah,
that's the clear...
that'll happen first.
Questionable point.
Yeah, that'll happen first, and then we'll get our, like, augmented reality, like, palliative... I mean, palliative care, for real. Like, it'll just be like... We're gonna put you in, like, you just get to hang out in a bed and, like, put your Oculus on, and just wait to die, but you're not in a hospital, right? You're like some other place.
Like, I think that's a really excellent point. Like, you can also be in another place that lets you interact with other people a lot more.
Yeah, totally.
So, like, you know, yeah, you're in a hospital bed, but your alternate reality, you know, persona is in Second Life, effectively interacting with other people who are on, you know, I mean, it's like people who are terminally ill or have serious disabilities, but find a social life that they might not otherwise have accessible to them through MMOs.
I find that kind of thing like extremely reassuring, that there's a universe that I can access using things other than like the normal universe would require, and so if I ever lose the ability to interact with the world in that way and have to like be like bedridden or whatever, I don't lose contact with all humans forever.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Beacon of Guitar. I want that. That's a thing that I want.
That sounds cool.
I'm gonna swap out. Reduce all cooldowns by 20%. Yes, please.
Nice.
Spam all of the things. There's another one that I'm gonna get later where it's like if you die, you don't die, and you just go down to like you get a boost up to 20% in both bars, but you can only use it once a minute.
Yep. There's like those from my Crusader.
Yeah, those the Crusader has a bunch.
Pretty
of
damn good.
Oh, Legion the Empty. That sounds lonely.
Legion the Empty.
You got all these friends, but you're just not feeling it inside.
Empty inside.
Yeah.
If someone asked, like, why would you suicide if you could just go have, like, a new virtual life? Which, to a certain extent, is fair if you think that the virtual life is as rich and fulfilling as your full life. Which, you know, I think we're quite a ways away from that being the case.
Yeah.
But even still, like, depression is a serious thing that doesn't change just because you've changed your surroundings. Even if you could become a completely different person, there are still going to be circumstances in which people believe that they would rather not do it, and that's really sad.
Well, and the thing there though is like, and if we're talking about, you know, like the choice to not be alive anymore, and not in a like socially like I don't want to say acceptable, but like a socially like permitted sense. You have to be of like what the government would consider like sound mind, or whatever the governing body of that is.
Yeah.
Like
there would probably need to be some sort of, you know, test or, you know, therapeutic effort made to make certain that this isn't a temporary state, something like that. I think that we are swiftly moving towards living in a very fascinating world. I think our world becomes more and more interesting as time goes on.
Yeah. We're living in the weird sci-fi future of some unimagined past, because like there's stuff happening that nobody could have predicted.
Yep. Was it you who was talking about Mary Shelley's first book of sci-fi?
That was Luke. Like, yeah.
And it's like the sci-fi world that Mary Shelley imagined in a world prior to like automobiles is just so fascinating and different.
Well, I mean, dude, the classic example is Neuromancer, right? Like, Neuromancer doesn't have cell phones in it.
Yes.
And so, like, William Gibson was saying in a reading he did once about, like, he has, like, not kids, but, like, young readers come up to him and be like, what happened to all the cell phones? Like, was there, like, some kind of, like, technological disaster? Or, like, you know, and it's like, nope, I just didn't
like, shut
think...
up, kid.
I didn't think of them. Also, yeah, sorry everybody's ears, my frantic keyboard hammering. I didn't want to die. I had, like, I was watching my health.
Yeah, I heard you go, oh shit, and I was like, well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it was close. That was the closest I've gotten so far. Woohoo! Bullshit. Big pile of bullshit. Toughness ring. Oh, that's a way better ring than the one I'm using. Aw, fallen lunatics. No, I want to keep that. I want magic items. Totally worth. Alright. Did you go back to town?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. We'll close that rift. Get our XPs. Your valor is unsurpassed. This is actually going really quickly.
My velour is unsurpassed. Okay, let's break down all these rings that I don't need. Oh, cool. A much less obnoxious looking hat.
Now I'm starting to need to be careful about like sacrificing toughness for damage.
Yeah.
Because actually playing on master is more challenging.
Turns out if you turn the difficulty up, the game becomes more difficult.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought?
And that's what we call good UI.
Oh, I should disenchant my gold rat.
Where's Hadrig in this stupid dungeon? He's over on the right.
Yeah, he's up here, right here.
Yeah. I'm curious about, we're talking about like technological advancement and shit. I'm curious about when phones will stop being called phones.
Yeah,
because I don't fucking make phone calls on my phone.
Yeah, because they're incredibly complex computers.
Yeah, it's a computer. It's a personal communicate. It's a comms pad.
Yeah, it's a comm pad.
I do not use it for making phone calls. Like, that's not. I mean, occasionally in an emergency, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna tweet that we're still playing some Diablos.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
We got like another hour, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can go for a while yet.
All right.
Do you wanna just take a break now? A short break?
Yeah, sure.
Or do you wanna keep going?
Yeah,
So
can
do we finish this rift? Or are we gonna?
Oh yeah,
No.
it's done.
Okay.
I opened.
You open a new one? Okay. Yeah. Let's just take 5, and then we'll
All right, cool.
we'll come back. Cool.